Hello, beautiful people. How are you all doing? I believe you guys are very well. It is your boy Ogbule Godwin, aka Niger Trucker, the only thought trucker you know. So the question said, why is it that Nigeria trucking industry is littered with illiterate? The question is very simple, and I think somebody who looks how everything works in Nigeria is supposed to know that answer, but in as much he asked me, I'm going to answer, and some other people who might have the same question under their sleeve but they couldn't ask might get to see their question from this video. So he asked me that question, and I couldn't answer that day because I was in a hurry. As you can see, my clothes are dirty. I'm tattered. I'm looking unkept because the truck gave me a lot of trouble. So that is the main reason. So the answer is civilization and time. So it's almost the same thing. The time and civilization work hand to hand, because if you look at other countries like Zimbabwe and South Africa, you will see that there was a time the trucking industry were littered by illiterates, but today they are cutting the illiteracy in the industry. They are now taking people who has a certain qualification before they join the industry. But in Nigeria today, even the graduates, they have enough job. The country has enough job. So the ones that went to school still have enough job to do than trucking. So a time will come when there wouldn't be enough job for everybody, and we see that graduates will start joining trucking industry. They will start seeing trucking attractive, something like that, and this time there will be competition of who to hire. Some company might give them a certain qualification of truck drivers to apply. They will start telling you, if you don't have secondary school certificate, they will not employ you. That time when people graduate, we start looking for other ways to earn money. We start seeing them joining industry like trucking, and that time the road safety regulation system will start telling the people applying for a license that if you don't have a certain qualification, you cannot be able to drive truck. So that is how they will curb illiteracy in the industry. But for now, there is not much people going into the industry. So truck drivers are scarce actually. So that is why you see that some companies take it serious training truck driver, because they know that in few years they will lack drivers. So that is why they train truck drivers, so that in few years they can employ you. So those are the reason why you see a lot of illiterate in the industry, and all of us are illiterates. That is why we have no choice. We have no other job we are qualified to do. So it is only the industry that accepts us the way we are. So I think I answered your question. You can see some years back, trading was for the illiterate. A graduate didn't want to go into trade. They see it as something beneath their level. They don't want to be associated with trading. So you can see later on, years later, it becomes something for everybody. Even now, the graduates are taking over trading industry. So everything is time. So give trucking industry time, and you will see that all this stuff will change. As you can see now, even graduates go as far learning trade under illiterate, so that they will know how the business works, because they want to do the business, because they have seen that the business is lucrative. So as time goes on, you will see that Nigeria trucking industry will be like South African trucking industry. Everything is time. So I think if they start doing things of that nature, where they ask you for certain qualification before you should join into trucking, so it is a nice push. It's going to push us to go to school so that we can fit in the trucking industry, because some of us actually love trucking. So if they start telling us that we need maybe high school diploma before we can join trucking, it's going to be something forcing us to go to school. It's actually going to be good, because I love it when everybody who is in the trucking sector can read road sign, can communicate with everybody, not not your local languages. So if they do that, it's going to be nice, where they have a certain qualification before having a trucking license. It will be good. So that's all I have on this particular episode. Say go be. Bye bye.